Of all your fellow housemates, who do you see yourself bonding with?
Big brother, like I said, the most is Dora.
Hello, Ozo.
Good afternoon, big brother.
Welcome to your first diary session. Talk to Big Brother about your experience in the house so far.
I think so far, it's been great. Everyone has been nice. Getting to know every single person's personalities and everything. And yeah, I think if there's one person I feel like I've bonded the most or been really cool with, has been Dora. She's been really nice, and yeah, I think so far everyone is being positive. If you feel like you're going to have a disagreement with someone, we almost kind of all keep quiet, so no one wants to really go into anything really provocative with each other. So it's been really exciting. It's a very calming experience for me. I really never expected it to be like this, but then if I ever had to choose to get an opportunity to be on this show ever again, if that ever came to happen in my life or in my another lifetime, it's definitely going to be the group of people in the house.
Also,
Yes, big brother.
of all your fellow housemates, who do you see yourself bonding with?
Big brother, like I said, the most is Dora, because from the first night, I walked in first and then I didn't. So V and we decided that, okay, let's not be selfish, because I was definitely going to be selfish already. I was like, okay, let me just get a bed space. So V was like, okay, cool, let's all wait for everyone to come in. Waited, and then me, in my natural nature, if I could use that word, I just kept waiting, and then I just lost track of everything of getting a bed space, so I didn't get one. So Dora was nice enough, me and her, we spent time talking, and then she was nice enough to let me share the bed with her. And then I remember that night, I think it was Lulu. I think it was Lulu. Yeah, Lulu kept coming to the room and she kept giving us the eye of what's going on there, it's four of you on the bed. And we just kept laughing. And at the end of the night, they themselves were all the ones that ended up cuddling and bunching up because of how cold it was that night. And from that night, all the way through now, she does the whole thing where when she sees me, she shouts, "Ultimate light skin." So that whole thing, she's been really cool. Her personality is great. I don't think there's any other person I'll put ahead of her, in terms of bond, for me to bond with, because me and her, when I wanted to do my laundry this morning, we went there together. Then I had to ask her if she was cool for me to go back in, when I was done doing my laundry, and she was like, yeah, cool. So in terms of someone I've definitely bonded with already, it's definitely Dora.
Interesting. Prior to entering Big Brother's house, you were in isolation for a few weeks. Tell Big Brother about that experience and what you learned from that experience.
Well, Big Brother, for me, I've always been a TV person. So I remember walking into the room, and I had the TV on at first, and I was really, really excited. I was like, man, this is going to be the life, me locked in a room, and then I could have the TV. And then when I wasn't going to have the TV, it was hard, honestly, the first day. And being on lockdown, myself, nothing to watch, and I did have a book the first couple of days on lockdown, and later I was able to get a Bible, and I've never read the Bible as much as I did this period my whole life, never. So I had to start reading the Bible, and I almost tried to make sure I could remove any types of doubts in my head about the great opportunity I was about to experience in life, because before I came here, most of my friends never knew I was here in the first place. And one important thing for me was I was always concerned and asking myself, how do I think they're going to react when they see me on the show? So I was flipping through pages in the Bible, and then I read this passage where they were fear not the words of man. And for me, that gave me all the belief I needed to embrace this great opportunity. So most of the time it was just me, my thoughts, thinking of what the first day is going to be like, what I'm going to say, thinking of the first day when I walk onto the stage, what I want to say, and try to start processing like what kind of questions I think I was going to get asked. But then I quickly had to snap out of like the question part, because in my mind I was like, okay, if I start preparing for a question and I get asked something different, then I wouldn't know how to react generally. So in general, it was just a period for me, my thoughts. I was able to like do a couple push-ups like a few times, being in isolation, and then I ate a lot. I think I definitely put on a whole lot of weight, because if I look at myself now in the mirror to myself how I looked like when I made the videos on isolation, like it's almost like a huge difference already. Like I have like more belly fat than then, but for me it was a great opportunity to like be with my thoughts, get my head clean, and prepare my mind for like this great experience.